Round 1 of the '93 British Championship was the Colmore Cup, held in early February down in near Stratford-upon-Avon.
Good morning, Bennett video.
Here we are just before the off, everyone having a quick little chat before they get underway. See JR there, just showing his main sponsor. And Steve Colley riding round 1 with a broken scaphoid. Opening the sections was Dougie Lampkin, who wasn't old enough to ride. Just getting in some early practice when he turned 17 just before Scotland. In fact, if Dougie had accounted in the results, he'd have finished right up in there. Colmore, always known as a well-run event, as it's that man, Mr. Wright, who organises it. Dougie there, hand just coming off the handlebars. Bit more training next winter, mate. And here we have Kieran Hankin riding for the Sandefjord Montesa. Kieran can ride a little bit on his day. Just lining up here for the end bit. I think he's been watching them World Round videos. People taking the time. Just heaving the mont out. Then we have Caroline at the end. Just watching. You have that novice runner again. Myself. Look at that, still feet up at the minute. My minder there watching. Just a prod. I'll settle for that. Followed by the man himself, Steve. Had a great ride, finished 15th on the day, so riding with one hand in plaster. The way he's improving, I think we might have to do it all the time for us to stand a chance. Paul Rose, riding the new Yamaha. Looking as though he's taken to it pretty easy. Just taking a couple of prods through that section. Always a large crowd turns out of the Colmore. Eager to see the new bikes. Yamaha rider here, Adam Norris. Just thinking what he's going to do on this tricky corner. In fact, he's going to have one of his best years with some great results throughout. Martin Richards, once again on the beta. And he also much improved this year, always in the top 15. The Irishman, Robert Crawford. Hoping for great things on the new Aprilia. Also there, taking the clean. John Boy there. Moved up from the ST onto the Sint now. Look at that happy bunch there. Wayne here looking as though he's in a spot of problem. man takes the British Championships very serious, knowing he's capable of having a few wins. Taking his time, don't want no mistakes. And he's taking his time. But looks like all that paid off. Dad there, Fred, on the left. That was nice, that Wayne. Whoops, spoke too soon, like I always do. Still getting away with it. Very hard section, this. On the left, sitting on the rock, Blackie Holden. Seeing how it's done. And the reigning British champion, Steve Saunders, attacking the same section. Taking a quick one. Steve here, always goes well in this trial. It's quite a local event for him. Just doing a few tricks there. That was nice. Where Wayne came to grief. 71 there, Phil Disney, making his return to trials. Bobble hats in the background. JD wearing a nice one. Come on, Steve. Time limit of this trial was about 6 hours, and Steve used half that up on this section. But still getting the job done. Just had that one early on in the section. Spoke too soon again. And the observer on this section very strict. Be interesting to see what he gets. John Shirt. Just near enough going the wrong way there. Kicking himself. Using all the power of the 330 to get up there, no problems. Ian Wetherill on the age in Aprilia. Going to show off some of his fancy tricks. Just the one though. Not too bad for an old man. Here we have the ex-Speedway rider, Philip Disney. Was occasionally going to get well into the top 10 in the British Championships. Very Very tricky little exit coming up here. Once again, early on in the year, ground very slippy and frozen.